Quinn Hughes. You've been on specifically this season on Quinn Hughes about just like next level. Like the C looks great. The performance is fantastic. I think in your last piece, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you intimated that we're now under the belief that he actually invented oxygen, which I didn't know before reading your piece there on Quinn Hughes. But that was interesting to discover.
Yeah.
But really, like hyperbole aside, like how do you?
Penicillin too, Jeff.
And penicillin as well. We knew it was a Canadian find. I mean, I don't even know how much. I don't even know there's a question here about Quinn Hughes other than holy smokes. As much as we talk about Jack in New Jersey and the Art Ross Trophy and maybe the Hart Trophy as well. I mean, we could see the Norris with one brother and the Hart / Norris Ross Trophy with the other right now.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Okay, so look, Quinn Hughes has leveled up. I don't know how else to say it. He actually leveled up defensively last season, but this team's total permissiveness in all phases of the game, I think, obscured that from the public's attention, right? I mean, this team was giving up 20 glorious scoring chances a game and 5 goals against a game with some of the worst goaltending in the league. So no one was going to give credit to their number one defenseman for seriously upping his game defensively. But that's what happened. I mean, with Quinn Hughes on the ice last season, the Canucks were plus 20 5-on-5, right? So 81 goals for, 61 goals games. Now, traditional plus minus, which also dings offensive players like Quinn Hughes because they're, eating some fake dashes when they're they're on the ice for a shorthanded goal against or an empty netter against. I have no idea why we have a stat that somehow serves to artificially deflate the importance of superstar players, but it's very NHL.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was plus 20 at 5-on-5. If you go look at the Canucks without him 5-on-5, they were like minus 60. Like the difference was that the Canucks outperformed Vegas 5-on-5 with Quinn Hughes on the ice and underperformed the Ducks at 5-on-5 when he was off the ice. That happened last year. What's different this year is the attacking mentality. Like, as much as Quinn Hughes has been viewed as this offensive defenseman, he's really been more of a signal caller, like an unbelievable passer who wasn't necessarily a threat to score. And now, he's upped his shot rate significantly. He's looking for that shot more. He's getting better opportunities to shoot, and the shot looks better. It looks like he's worked a lot on, some of the details of walking the line, on how he can beat a guy in a position to shoot, as opposed to beating a guy and then finding that he's in fact not in a shooting lane and better pass it. The aggression of his offensive game has now gone up another level. And that, to me, makes this really interesting. I think he's had this defensive glow up that was widely unacknowledged. And now I think he's in the process of breaking out to an even different level offensively, which for a guy who had 76 points last season is a pretty exciting prospect. Tune in. Like, honestly, just watch this guy. I don't think there's 3 defensemen in the league that you'd take over him at this point.